Genie bottle. Oh shit. Hold on, yeah. No barking at the Klansman. No barking. Hey, chill out. Chill out, chill out. No. Look, no. Yeah, Hey, what's up, Alan? Man, you guys would never believe it. Only as a targeted individual will, this shit be, and nobody says anything. Nobody fucking looked at him weird or nothing. This motherfucker riding down the street with the Klansman sheet. Not the whole. Well, I don't. Well, I didn't. It was just the mask that I saw, but that shit was hella funny, man. It wasn't, but it was. These motherfuckers really be they really be expressing their bullshit. Hey, Shalom, Ed. Mo, the hood. Oh yeah, they're toying around. Yeah, yeah. It was the hood. Hey, what's up, Louis? Yeah, it was just the hood that I saw, and I made sure I looked at the cars that were around to see if they were looking at him kind of crazy and shit, but nobody was looking out of the ordinary. Dude probably wasn't even he probably wasn't even a racist. He was just probably fucking with me and shit. Oh, Lord. Right. No, really don't celebrate it. Just focusing on what I can. Still learning as we have free time. For gift cards, yeah. They're running red lights and everything. They've been running red lights like a motherfucker today. I don't know what the fuck that shit's supposed to mean. Look the arm out, arm out the window. I don't know what that shit's supposed to mean, but fed narcs have long hair. Fed, fed narcs have long hair. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of. I got long hair. I'm not a fed narc though. There's a lot of people got hair that isn't long that are feds. The street punks are fed narcs. Straight up, they are. That you are right about that, my friend. A lot of them. A lot. Surprised the hell out of me. I mean, it didn't surprise me that people are fucking working with the police, but the amount of people, the amount of people, even the fact that I know some of them, that doesn't even really surprise me. It's just the amount. What if, what if the feds never came at these people and I was still fucking in the wrong life? I wasn't targeted though. If we got caught, they would for sure tell. And now I be thinking about that. I be like, damn, man, I was around like hella I was around hella motherfuckers that be working with the police now. This shit is sad. I was driving a 10,000-pound Amazon bread truck. Some idiot pulled out in front of me, ran the red light just to distract me today. Yeah, I just got that, man. They've been doing that shit to me all day, like 3 times today. Probably gonna get it a whole lot more since it's 12 people here. At least 2 of them are them. At the very least. At the very least. Stasi Zerstazone. Stasi Zersedzone. Psychological warfare technique, Nazi Germany, 1945 is the same thing. Right, exactly, man. Exactly. I wonder if they could pull this off in like America. I think all the places that we are pretty, they're pretty, they flourish in different races, so to speak. So what I'm saying is like the states that I know of, they have a bunch of different where the ethnic ugh, the ethnic volume. I don't, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. The ethnic, as far as ethnicity goes, like it's a lot of different ethnicities around. Like I wonder if like they went to somewhere like China or somewhere where it isn't multicultural, like a bunch of different cultures. Like I wonder how if it's like I wonder if they can be switched like that, like or if it's easy, if it's any easier to get them to do that to each other than it is to get us to do it. Like Africa, uh, China, fucking, just where everything is predominantly one race. Because, a lot of these people, like a lot of people, I'm not saying everybody is racist, but a lot of, especially like people from different, like India or something like that, a lot of them don't like America anyways. Like a lot of different countries don't like America anyway, so this is like the dream job, if you will, for them. That is right. Well, very unheard. The street punks are making millions. They are, man. Which I've been thinking about it, and all the tweakers that fuck with me, they're gonna kill themselves. They're gonna smoke all the fucking dope in the world. They got this fucking gift cards. They got whatever they get, however much money, however many gift cards. They're gonna spend all that shit on dope. They're gonna spend all that shit on drugs. And then now, since they got this high, this, I guess a better life, I guess, job, they're gonna fucking watch. They're gonna kill themselves, man. They're gonna fucking kill themselves. They're gonna think they can fucking sell this shit. They're gonna buy quantities. They're gonna think they can sell it. They're gonna fucking, the addict in them is gonna fucking load up their fucking pipes. It's just crazy, man. The street punks are from institutions or higher learning and the prisons. Yeah, a lot of protective custodies, man. A lot. I think it has a lot to do with, I think witness protection too. I think witness protection. I think RTTI said something about that. I think witness protection too. Cause think, witness protection is, you're the fucking dream. You got the dream fucking job if you're a rat. Shit, you get to travel. As long as you're in the cities that don't have nothing to do with whoever you snitched on, and then 9 times out of 10, it's 2000. I mean, yeah, it's 2020. So there's no fucking. Well, maybe it's like some older G's or something like that, but there's no fucking, no dope dealers that do their shit on like, they don't have fucking. There's nothing big like that. They're not, unless you're talking like out of country and shit, or like very random, very random drug dealers. But for the most part, if you snitch on one of these drug dealers nowadays, you don't have to worry about the motherfuckers coming after you. You don't have to worry about them sending or putting no money on your head or none of that bullshit. Not these days, you don't. They're gonna go do time, and then they're just gonna tell everybody you snitched on them. That's all that's gonna happen. There's no fucking. All those drug dealers are dead or in jail. All the drug dealers selling big drugs now is selling them for the police anyway. So what's the significance of the arm and car window up or hanging out? I don't know, but when they do that shit hanging out, you know, some of them put really fucking, they have their whole fucking, you know, the forearm pasted on the fucking, the, not forearm, you know, the back of their fucking, they just have that motherfucker, like, glued, glued on the trunk, like, their hand be awkward. I think it's just to fucking, you know, yank your vision towards them and shit. Because the way they have their hand is really weirdly twisted. Piece of shit. What's the significance? Okay, seeing that. Maybe it pressure you to accept who they send your way to couple with not your choosing. Yeah, and you know, it's just I think it's just another saturation of what regular people do, because you know, regular people stick their hands out the window, they smoke cigarettes and shit, and they have their arm out the window. So I think what they do is they take what people do regularly, mostly, and then they oversaturate it. They oversaturate us with that shit, like rubbing your face and shit. Like, you know, just slow down for a day. Just slow down. Don't focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself and fucking count. Literally take a fucking pen or a pencil and fucking write down how many times you scratch your head or how many times you rub your face. You feel me? And you'll see, like, you're gonna do, like, you feel, you'll see, because I did it. You know, I didn't take the whole day to do it, but, you know, once I got to, like, 5 times, I was like, okay. They fucking oversaturate that shit, man. They oversaturate it. So, say, for instance, people rub their nose. We all know that. People rub their fucking, women especially put their hands in their hair, and you know, they straighten out their hair. Like, their hair has to be fucking perfect all the time. Never fails. Most women. So if this is shit that goes on all day, now they're oversaturating us with it. Like, we're seeing it every fucking second, because it's, you know, basically what they're doing is piggybacking off of fucking natural. They're piggybacking off of natural fucking movements and gestures and shit. And that's how we get locked into it, I think. We get so locked into that shit because I think they pick what people do the most, and then they just fucking oversaturate that shit. Like this piece of shit. Like, this is how far they go. They have dude right there in the tow truck jumpsuit. You see him? They like having them motherfuckers go in the stores. When I go in the store, it'd be a motherfucker in a tow truck jumpsuit, just playing their fucking bullshit. Man. Last night I had a motherfucker throw something. I don't know if it was a rock or something, but you know, it was just like a little at the window. It wasn't even that loud. It was just like it wasn't even like it was something soft, but he threw it at my fucking window, man. And I chased him. And as I'm chasing the motherfucker, I'm trying to get the license plate, and the motherfucker don't even got no license plate. The motherfucker don't even got no license plate. And I got, they keep, I uploaded it on here. They keep blurring that it's like I got the original video. It's clear as fuck. On YouTube, the quality on that shit is so fucked up, man. But dude, I was chasing the shit out of that motherfucker. He was that motherfucker was running through stop signs. That motherfucker was getting hella. I was stopping at every fucking stop sign, so I couldn't really fucking, I couldn't really chase him like I wanted to chase him. And plus, this is way too fucking big to even be, trying to pursue somebody in something like that. I was just wanted that license plate number, and that motherfucker didn't even have a license plate. See, this is all the shit. This is all the shit like that. This is all fucking proof, man. That's why, I say you gotta fucking record. And don't put everything out there, like everything you record, don't put it out there, man, because if they, especially like the good stuff, like the undeniable fucking bullshit, don't super like, if it has something to do with like the police or something like that, because what they'll do is they'll try and make a story around that shit. They'll build it. They'll prepare their fucking story. Like if you ever have to go to court, they already have your channel, so they'll fucking, they'll prepare themselves around you. They'll try and make a story around that shit. Alibi themselves down. These fuckers, man. I tell you. Hey, what's going on, Russ? New York Post, almost 90% NYC and restaurants couldn't pay August rent. Wow, yeah, man, people are getting put out their apartments as well. A lot of people are getting put out their apartments, like people in houses and shit. Like they're getting, I guess it's something with their mortgage to where they don't have to pay it's some special thing. Not everybody with a house, because I don't know if everybody fills that shit out. But certain, I guess there's a certain thing to where, like, if anything like this was to happen, they don't have to. They can put their mortgage on hold and just, pay that shit later or what have you. But they said people are getting kicked out their apartments left and right. Excuse me, that's legitimate. It's legitimate. They don't like Western nations, yet they go there, live there, and make money there, buy there. They run it down, they will live as the countries they fled. Yeah, on everything. Hands down, man. I be tripping off that shit, man. They come out here, and I don't care about nobody. I could give a fuck less who comes out here. This is the fucking world. And, like, this shit belongs to everybody. They sectioned this shit off and made it like fucking Hunger Games and shit. Like, we should be able to walk freely across the planet without having the fucking passports and all that fucking bullshit. But yeah, man, since it is that way, and it is all fucked up, they people come here. Excuse me for saying that because they sounds like I'm being racist or some shit. But like people come out here from different countries and you know they come here for a better way of life. They come here to escape the fucking bullshit they've been going through. And you know, to get away from that, and they know what the fuck they went through. So for them to oppress somebody else and do the same shit when they get out here, I hope karma tears their motherfucking asses up, man. I hope karma beat the shit out them motherfuckers, man. For real. Like that's all I can say about it, man. Uh, that's just like the biggest fucking. That's worse than even this country fucking with. It's bad enough that our own country is fucking with you, but you know, for people to have already been going through that or something like that, whatever it was, oppression, people getting killed, murdered, you know, living in poverty, all that bullshit, and you come out here and you're able to live a better life, and then you try and make somebody's life like yours used to be. That's fucked up. But yeah, karma, karma will come, man. I've been studying that shit, man. I've been not really studying it, but I've been fucking listening to people's stories and watching different videos on it. Even not just the you know even the up even just to see like if I fucking did something like so bad that fucking karma would fucking come to me like this. I don't see anything I did that bad. I don't even think you could total up everything I've ever did in my life and say that it's worth this. Maybe if you total everything up and I never got in trouble, say I never got in trouble for anything that I did that was wrong, and they fucking found out every single thing I did from a kid all the way to right now. If they found out every single fucking thing I did, it wouldn't even add up to 2 or 3 years. Well, maybe like 2 years maybe. Not even cause this shit is drastic, man. It wouldn't add up to even 2 years of this shit. It wouldn't surpass 2 years. I haven't done anything that bad, man. And I don't think any of us have, man. I think for the most part they want us to shut up. They want us to shut up. You know, we said we pissed the wrong person off. We did the wrong fucking. We wrote the wrong comment. We spoke on some fucking shit that they, you know. For whatever jealous reason, some haters, some connected pieces of shit. But I don't really think it's anything that we did, man. Because if it was something so fucking bad that you had to do this to people, like why wouldn't you just put a motherfucker in jail for life? Like why wouldn't you just lock a motherfucker up? It's less money. In fact, you'll be making money. Shit. You'll be making money. Shit. Lock a motherfucker up, you get like somewhere like $300-400 a day. So shit. That's why they be filling them those fucking bunks up, and sometimes they be dirty and shit. They'll fucking they'll throw you on triple stacks and shit, and those ain't for the person on the bottom and for the person on the fucking in the middle, man. That's you're sandwiched in between metal. That's not some that's not some you know that's not some that's not right, especially on hot days and shit where they force you to be on your fucking bunk, so you can't even sit down. You gotta lay down flat because you can't even fucking sit down. And so you gotta be on that hot ass a metal sandwich. You're like in a metal between a metal sandwich, and you got a thin ass vinyl plastic fucking mattress. So that shit, it collects heat. That shit that shit super fucking collects heat. So you're just fucking cooking whenever they lock you down. Witness protection ain't what it used to be in the 80s mafia days. Now they just give you money to move. Then you have to get a job and be normal back to the grind. Yeah, exactly, man. It's not something they really gotta worry about. Like that it's not like the old school. In the old school, motherfuckers was literally getting their fucking face reconstructed. Like, when motherfuckers was on the run, they was really hiding out. Most everybody sell drugs now, including myself, man. We were just fucking street punks, man. Just fucking, not street punks like that, but just motherfuckers, man, trying to get a pair of shoes or, shit like that. The small time shit. The most a motherfucker get before he goes to jail in the drug game, and if he's not working with the police, the most you'll fucking probably get up to is a car. And when you get to the car, you probably enjoy the car for a couple weeks, and then your ass is going to jail, man. And then that feeling of fucking starting all over again. Sometimes when you get to so much, of a level, or sometimes when you get, I won't say high, but when you get, when you're doing good, you get to that level, and then, you fucking get all that shit taken away, and you don't have nothing to show for it. And then you get out of jail, and then you think about that shit, you think about the crime you're gonna have to do again, you think about all that shit, man. Like, that illegal life is, so, most people ain't doing that shit no more. They're not doing it on no big level. Especially nowadays, people that have been to the feds and been to prison and shit, like, people don't want to go back to that place, man. People do not want to go back to that place. That's why when you see those big time drug dealers, those big fucking, driving around in the nice fucking cars and got all the jewelry on and shit. That's all informant money. All informant they money. Cause the drug dealer is like the tree. He's the tree and he passes out the drug to all the branches. All the branches. So why take the big guy in? They always say, we don't want you, we want the big guy, but that's bullshit. They want the little guys because they can get a bunch of little guys they can only get. There's only so many big guys. But a bunch of little guys to keep the motherfucking money flowing in. Hey, Ed, let me see. Not me having my hair falling out with microwave weapons. Yeah, that might shit. My shit. I wouldn't doubt that hit my shit. Yeah, that's so fucked up, man. I wonder if there's any type of radiation pill. Because in in Sacramento County Jail they have this little blue light. They have a blue light, and the fucking police they take a pill. They take a pill, and whatever that pill is, that blue light don't affect them. But it's like a UV light. I don't know if that shit pushes out radiation or anything, but it's blue, and they have that shit all throughout all throughout booking. And then when you get to your pods and shit, they got like 5 or 6 of them inside your fucking dorm or inside your pod. And I always wondered what those fucking lights was. And somebody told me they take a pill. They take a fucking pill. And whatever, like that light fucks with us, but whatever they do, they take a pill and it doesn't affect them. So I wonder if they got like some type of, with people that work around radiation and shit. If you work around radiation, like I wonder if they got some type of pill or something that they take, especially like the electricity people, the PG&E and the motherfuckers. I'm gonna try and look into that shit. Cut it short and use almond tea oil. Yeah. Yeah. I hate these pieces of shit, man. I swear. I swear I hate them. And that's a strong motherfucking word, but I hate them. Hey, what's going on, Angel? Hope sleep been good. Mm, I hope you are having a beautiful day. Mm, Islands. Scroll. Think they're messing with. Okay, mortgage deferral nappy. Mortgage Oh, is that what that is? That what that's called? A mortgage deferral? Yeah, that's when you don't have to pay. Um, that's when you don't have to pay until everything gets back in order. I think, right? Nappy, they said they were going to help everyone with that bug. They can't pay the rent. Nappy didn't tell them the truth. Hell no, they didn't tell them the truth. You know what they did? They capitalized off of everybody. They capitalized like a motherfucker. It's so many stores shut down out here. Clubs. You know, there was clubs that literally fucking made big, like, they're probably, you know, if they're smart, if they're smart, they own those businesses and shit, so they should be able to accumulate and have some type of money saved up, you feel me? If they were fucking, you know, on their last leg or something, or just, you know, getting by, that's a different story and shit. That's fucked up. And, you know, that they did that on purpose. They did that on purpose. You fuck off everybody's money. People, like the people in the apartments getting kicked out left and right. Hey man, I like them army shorts, man. Oh man, they are killers, man. They are killers. They are killers. He might look like a dork to you guys. That dude right there might look like a dork, but that's a fucking mass murderer right there, man. Him and all his fucking cronies are mass murderers. Mentally and definitely mentally murdering motherfuckers. And then whatever little bullshit they cost on the extra, which is usually big. 5 people, 3 people or more. I read would rather be alone. Strange people in this game. Yeah, yeah, man. Every bro, like that. I've changed my opinion on so many things, man. So many things. Like, you know, I honestly, and you know, this is because, you know, I don't know, but I honestly thought that like Chinese people, no bullshit. I always felt they, you know, they were people like Chinese, Indians. I always felt like they were people that believed in karma. Like, you know, because so many of their fucking, or I shouldn't say their fucking, but, you know, like so much of their culture, so much, so much of their culture, you know, they speak about karma and all this shit. But like the Indians, the Asians, and the Mexicans, they do it the worst, man. They get at me the worst. And then the the blacks the blacks do the worst. Well, I won't say the blacks do the worst, but they do because they over like when they do it, like they want to be fucking like like they want people to see that the job is being done right. Like you see them like fucking doing boxing and shit, sweeping with the ass hanging out, fucking boxing and shit with the ass hanging out. Fuck it, man, like they fucking my own fucking people do it the most vicious to me. Go fucking figure. But like fucking I get it mostly like you can tell like the Mexicans, the Asians, and like they really and white people, they really fucking enjoy it. Like they really, I don't know how to say it, but they enjoy it. Like every time I go into 7-Eleven, they're rubbing on their fucking, they're rubbing on their fucking crotches and shit. And it's like I'm in a position to where I can't say nothing to the motherfucker. I can't cuss his ass out. I already did it to like two of them, and they was like, "Don't come back to my store," and they fucking initiated that shit. And I think that's what the police is having them do, like, cause they do it like way too fucking. Like I even tried to film it, and he told me it was like, don't bring your phone in here. You bring your phone, don't come back. Like that's why I gotta get a fucking. That's why I gotta get a fucking a fucking body camera, man, because the stores do it to me the worst, man, and they know. They know, like I know they watch my channel. The police inform them and everything. Don't let them record you. Don't let them record you. Fuck, man. And then it's like, so what do you do? What the fuck do you do? But yeah, man. I think they tell them to do that in order for me to flip out, and so that they can, in order for them, so I could be like literally blacklisted from all the fucking stores and shit. Oh man. And I think, you know what? I think they had them take, cause I told you guys, I remember telling you guys that fucking I only fuck with zigzag raps, right? I told you guys on here, I don't really fuck with nothing else zigzag raps. Ever since I told you guys that shit, I can't find a zigzag. Look, this is what I'm fucking smoking right now. This is a zigzag slow burn. Like it's fucking zigzag wraps don't have any tobacco in them. Like they come they come just a wrapper with a straw around, and you don't have to do all the extra bullshit. These ones come with all the fucking tobacco, like a real fucking cigar and shit. And they don't sell no fucking zigzag wraps around here. Like if I want to get a zigzag wrap, I gotta drive about 10 minutes out of downtown to find a zigzag wrap. No fucking store, no gas station, no 7-Eleven. Like they got everything else though. They got fucking everything else. Yeah, like these fucking motherfuckers, man. They're fun. They'll literally like these people are missing out on money and shit just because these people, want to fucking. And I'm not saying they're missing out on just my money, but a lot of people prefer zigzag raps, man, because it's just you know unless they got that shit hidden in the back somewhere when somebody asks for them, they go get it for them, but they don't got shit on the shelves. And when I ask them, oh no, we don't got them no more. Oh man, these people. Everyone needs to be careful if they are ATI. They send perps in your whole life. It is a game to them all. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Anybody that I encounter on the streets is already a perp. If I know them, I don't. Whether I know them, they're already fucking a perp. Like it's no giving nobody no fucking unless it like pretty much established we've pretty much established the understanding of each other on here and shit. But I'm talking about you know, like it's just everybody's a fucking perp. I know everybody's not, but that's how I'm playing it. Like that's how I'm playing that shit. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safer than sorry. I'm gonna make sure every encounter, I'm gonna make sure I have my camera. Well, most of the time, because I know all the time it's just not gonna happen. But I'm definitely gonna have my camera, whether it's in the van pointed at the situation or whatever. Just there's too much slick shit going on, and I already understand how they want to play this shit. Like they're really. That's why I'm getting all the fucking. That's why you guys gotta get all the video footage and shit you can. Cause these people are evil. And if they don't care about fucking demolishing our lives out here, they don't mind throwing you in prison for the rest of your life or fucking setting you up to go for a real long time. They don't mind that shit at all. They have no fucking. There's no. These people have no conscience. Like, there's no conscience in these people. They're void of it. They have nothing. No soul, no anything. I don't even think karma can get them. Because you have to have a soul for karma to get you, I think. Like, these people are fucking. They're just. They need to die, man. And that's some harsh. That's very harsh to say, but. Like, these people literally need to drop dead, man, and save the planet. This planet needs to be saved. There's some. Oh shit. There's something out there that needs to come destroy all of them at once. The kids, all of them, every one of them, just wipe them out. And that, and that's some fucked up shit to say. That's very fucked up to say about kids and shit. But they're fucking You know, they're a part of them, man. And they're gonna grow up to be that shit. They're gonna be killing people. They're gonna come out with a new, like, they're gonna come out with a new fucking, new way to fucking harass people. Like the children of the fucking Nazi scientists and shit. Like, don't think they didn't teach their kids everything they knew. Why fucking dumbass America brought them into America and had them fucking living out here and shit. And they fucking produced all those fucking kids and shit. They taught those kids everything they fucking knew. Now those fucking kids are out here fucking some rich fucking terrorists. And they're gonna have some rich terrorists. And they're gonna have some rich terrorists. Because they're gonna teach them everything they fucking know. And they know some fucking, you know, they know some shit. At the very least, they can manipulate the shit out of you and mind fuck you and all that fucking bullshit, the MK Ultra and all that shit. At the very least, just think how many families they've fucking created out here. Families and families of fucking terrorists. Fucking Nazi scientists and shit. Yeah. Fucking America, and then they want to throw a wall up. They want to fucking throw a wall up to keep Mexicans out of here. What the fuck? You mean to tell me you bring in some fucking Nazi terrorists? You bring in some fucking, the worse than the Nazi, they're the Nazi scientists. They come up with every fucking thing to fuck with the human being and create everything and, you know, do all these fucking experiments. Like, they are terrorists, but they're worse than the average terrorist. And they create fucking families out here. And you're fucking talking about building a wall to keep Mexicans out of here? It's a fucking joke, man. A fucking joke, man. And people have been falling for this fucking joke for years and fucking years. And fucking years, thinking everything is all peachy and fucking cream. Oh man, these clowns. I mean, they playing on the fear of being alone and old age, waking but need help if you're a couple by their choosing. Then you're not old alone, Oh man, they could never get me like that. Nope. Fuck that shit. I'm not afraid to be alone. I mean, not like that. Not like that. Nah. You know, the thing is, if you're gonna if somebody's gonna find you or you're gonna find somebody, the thing, if that person isn't a perp, if that person is real, if it's a real fucking person, and it's not no fucking perp, then you'll be with that person. And if that person can flip on you, if they can get that person to flip on you, then you don't need that person. That's fucking, you know, the first sign. The first fucking sign. You feel me? The first knowable sign. Don't, you know, definitely analyze the person, but, you know, the first time you feel like, yeah, this isn't good. All you gotta do is shake the spot. Just shake the spot, man. And eventually, if it's in God's plan, man, you'll meet the right person. And if not, Well, there is a thing called self-satisfaction, but other than that, it's nothing to really worry about, man. I mean, it is, because it would be. It's always nice to have somebody and all that shit, but at the same time, it's not the most important thing in the world. And then if you just, I shouldn't say that. Think about the good old days, but nah. What I'm saying though is like you've been through enough relationships and shit, like you've experienced that, so no biggie. Uh, Nappy, no one should ever have to put up with this torture program. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, yeah, I think that this program, yeah, like if anybody does anything, then they should just go to jail, man. That shit is inhumane. This is an inhumane program because you're molding people's minds and shit. Like you're shaping people into, like you're literally creating different humans and shit. You're shaping people. You're shaping them, and if they're not strong, they're gonna fucking crack. They're gonna fucking crack. They're gonna break a fuse. They're gonna blow a fuse. Oh man, life on the beat. I've never seen this many motorcycles in my life. All these fucking bike rats. Never seen. You know there's some snitches in town when you see a bunch of fucking motorcycles now. Just think. Just think. Excuse me, it's legitimate. Just think when I was a kid, I used to look up to those guys. They used to be like the rebels. Like they used to be like fucking all the fucking cartoons where people drove motorcycles, all the fucking motorcycle movies. Like, that used to be my shit, the Hells Angels. You know, even before I didn't know nothing about, you know, racism and all that shit back then, but you know, I used to be into the fucking Hells Angel, like all the fucking outlaws and shit. Anything outlaws, outlaw movies and shit. And now being a part of this targeted individual program, and you know it's crazy. I thought those were the last people that. Well, I know like they have police infiltrate. I know they have police infiltrate those things and undercovers and federal agents infiltrate, pretend to be, you know, down with the cause and then get them locked up. But never in my life would I think that they would, you know, actually fucking turn informant. Like those were like, oh man. But But now shit, it's just a bunch of fucking bike rats, man. A bunch of fucking bike rats. When I see a motorcycle, I automatically think informant. Fucking informant. Young stalking informant. And that's what I mean by shaping, like shaping our minds and shit. Like they're literally shaping my mind to a certain extent, but they're definitely shaping my mind. I'm 50 next year, Mo, but I'm not. That's right. Agenda. What's the agenda? Agenda 21. Agenda 21. What's Agenda 21, Angel? My whole family are heavy targeted individuals, even little babies and overnight. Wow, that's fucked up. They're doing it to the babies, to the. Man, that's fucked up, man. Due process. 'Hey, what's going on, Wendy? Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, true. Stranger than fiction. '76 in Texas. That's pretty good. It's usually hot as hell out there. Mm. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Just got in from work. That's what's up. You know, it feels good to be off. Got nappy. I. Let me see. Got a lot of wisdom with this. Other hand, Definitely try. Let me see. Spring. Spring in Australia. Oh, we got a booty bandit. Got a booty bandit just gliding with his butt cocked up. Nasty motherfuckers, man. That's what I mean, man. And then we got a synchronized buddy across the street at the stoplight. All black. It's tired as does it ever really get cold in Texas, Wendy? Some of that Texas weather. 71 here in Columbus. 71 in Columbus. Hey, is it 10:30 Eastern? 10:30 Eastern. Is it light out there right now, Angel? Like, is it daytime? I think it's gonna be a very hot summer soon. Yeah, I, we should be coming about that shit. Let me see. I think August. Yeah, September. Yeah, that shit should been over. Over here, it should have been. It might be August though. It might be. I remember when I was a kid, though, summer was over in September. Like we all had to go to school in September. I don't know how it is now though. I have the. Let me see. I got family. If they say it's still hot there, of in Florida, um, I have a surgery next few months. I hope you get through that acefully. No pain or anything. It's funny you say that about radiation killing in prison because 3-year-old cuz who died in prison back in. Yeah, I think that's what that shit. It was emitting out something. It was emitting out something, and it was like UV blue. Gotta watch the swear though. It's like UV blue, and they were. I'm gonna see if I could Google that shit and put pictures on up on the thing. because they're like they were in Sacramento. They're everywhere. They were throughout booking, and booking is like it's a long process. You you get fingerprinted. That's one room, and they're all in that room, and then you go. You get weighed and all that shit, and searched and all that fucking shit, and they're all in that fucking room, like they're everywhere, and then you get up to your dorms and shit, and they're all in the fucking dorm, strategically placed and shit. And then um, somebody that was in jail. They had a relative that worked. That was the Sacramento sheriff, and she took a pill. Like she had to take a pill every day for those lights, and she still wouldn't tell him like what the lights were, but she told him that she had to take a pill every day. Like I don't understand like why she wouldn't tell him, like that's her family, but I drink alcohol from time to time. I know I shouldn't be, but this blows. Yeah, yeah, man, dude. You know, that's how. As long as you don't end up pissing all on yourself and lay it all out in the street and blacking out and shit, then obviously you good. So you know how to type letters and shit. Like you ain't misspelling no words and shit. So you still on point. While I'm more suspicious about how they can use energy as weapons and signals too. And had this a long time. Hell long. Years. Just think of all the people before us. Just think about what that must be doing to those fucking people. When those fucking people were saying that they fucking seen aliens and shit. Like, what if those people really did? Because the government went out of their way to fucking make those people look crazy. And now they're just saying that, there's evidence of that shit. Like, there's evidence of it. So what about all those fucking people? Like, it's probably hundreds of fucking people that went into the insane asylums and shit, psychiatric wards and shit, and been forced fucking drugs and shit, and now they're just fucking cooked. Like, they don't have, like, they're literally zombies and shit. Like, do those families get fucking Do those families get retribution for that shit? Do those people get retribution for that shit? If the government has came out and said that UFOs are a real thing, then people should be pardoned out of those places and shit. At the very least. Well, probably not now because they're so fucked up. But they definitely should be, their families should be taken care of. Are you doing anything to shield yourself, Tanya? I think some madman created the coronavirus on purpose. Yeah, I think that shit was. If you just pay attention to how everything is strategically coming together. Look how close this motherfucker is parked behind me, man. Look how long the street is, right? This motherfucker pulled way up on me. Look at this fucking thing, and he's trying to hide so I don't fucking see him. That's the type of fucking weird ass shit, man. Fucking weirdo. Move with the no lights. Now you want to take off with no lights on. Fucking weirdo. Trying to tell me you gonna kill me, you little. I swear, man. I swear, man. See that little, that's a death threat right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a death threat. For those who don't know what the no lights mean, it means I'm a dead man. Or that's their meaning of it. Nappy fatigues playing again, always flashing military on you. Oh, yeah. Damn. Excuse me. Damn. Let me see. Oh, it was okay. I was gonna say, if it was the first dude with the military and the blue shirt, I was gonna say, damn, I'm a long way away from. I'm a long fucking. Let me see. 8:15, 7:36. Okay. On my way home, I was at the bus stop waiting on my bus. Like 5 or 6 police cars came to where I was at the end of the block. Beside me, intimidated me to block. Yup. Man, I hope you got that shit on film, man. Get all their bully bullshit. Like, I get them all the time, man, pulling up to the fucking light at the same time as me. All that shit, man. They can't fucking say, like, You know, this is orchestrated harassment. Can't really complain about it. It's here to stay until we fucking come together and protest this shit. Yeah, this motherfucker keep walking back and forth. They got her on the payroll. She must be pretending to be a prostitute or some shit. Oh man, you see her right there? I don't know if you guys can see her. She's standing on that island. Standing in between traffic. And then we got a all blacker. And his military, in the military garb. And terrorist clothing. Terrorist clothing. Just think, everybody who died in the war for our freedom, like they literally got their fucking heads blown off. I'm sorry for, for anybody who's had family in there that died. Me as well, I've had family that died in there. But, I'm just saying that the harsh reality of it is that, they've died for our fucking freedom. And in reality, they've been hoodwinked. And these people, they do their fucking, like, they don't care about the motherfuckers that died. They don't care. They just have that fucking, they just have that fucking memorial to make us think they care. But they don't give a fuck. This targeting program right here is a slap in their face. It's a slap in their fucking face. People, the cold, and that's not even the coldest reality of it. The coldest reality of it is that some of the same people that they went to war with for our freedom are out here and domestically terrorizing us, along with our own citizens. But, they died in some of the countries that some of these people come from. So when you think about it, in all honesty, what the fuck did they die for? They're going to destroy America with coronavirus pandemic. It's never going to go back. No, never. But, we kind of know that. We know that because we see it. The social distancing, to wear your mask. There's something bigger in the mix. bigger in the mix, and I think for us it's the earthquake. I think for America, for fucking, this part, United States, it's gonna pay to get you a boat. You better invest in a boat, a good rubber. What do they, what do they call it? A rubber boat. Actually, get a couple of those motherfuckers. Get like, have them already boxed up, nice, wrapped tight, just in case you get a hole in the first one. And then hopefully you can get the fuck out of here or get to a mountaintop. Get to a mountaintop, and you're probably only gonna have so long there before that motherfucker gets overflowed with water and shit. This is gonna be a historic landmark underwater. Sorry about that. Yep. Don't they believe in Buddha? Yeah, a lot of different cultures do. A lot of the cultures that harass do. Or maybe they're like the rebels and they don't. Or maybe they believe like if okay they can do some bad and then if they do some good they can make right with their karma or some shit. Maybe they know how to fucking balance that shit out. But I don't get it myself. Like they literally practice that shit and fucking the most humble people, you know. And then it's like once this, like literally like once this, we got one. Let's see where this goes. Maybe it's just a friendly guy walking by. You don't know. Friendly guy walking by. Hey man, do something crazy.